Several buildings in the region have won national awards from the Royal Institute of British Architects. The new hostelry at Norwich Cathedral, which was opened by the Queen earlier this month, is among the winners. The design is praised for coping with immensely complex heritage, archaeological and ecclesiastical planning issues. The conversion of the Martello Tower at Bawdsey in Suffolk into a private residence has also attracted an award. And Halstead Mill at Stalham in Norfolk and the music campus at Snape Maltings were also winners. Now then, if you've got a car, then filling up at a petrol station will be one of those chores that you simply can't avoid.
But imagine what it would be like, instead of filling up a car, to fill up a fighter jet 30,000 feet above the ground. You would love that, wouldn't you?
I would love that, yeah. Well, especially after seeing this. That's exactly what the American Air Force pilots do above our region every single day, training for when they go into combat. Well, we sent Emma Baker on a refuelling mission to see exactly what's involved. Take a look.
It's 6 in the morning, and the US Air Force is getting ready to fly.
Starting at 8:10 Zulu, 9:10 local takeoff time, 0835 Zulu, tail 0036 with a 140K fuel load.
Today's mission to refuel US fighter jets from Lakenheath, 30,000 feet up, and I've been invited to join them.
I know that this engine's good, and if anything happens, it'll be me.
At the head of the team is Captain Euler, responsible for the flight. Next to him will be trusty co-pilot Matthew Greenspan, taking the controls. And perhaps the most crucial of them all, Senior Airman Neil Patras, the man in charge of refuelling. As the sun rises in the Suffolk sky, we head for the runway. Some final checks.
Level off height will be about 2,000 feet on the clock. Flapper track speed will be 169 and 184.
And then it's off.
Off limit uniform traffic to the heavy K35R flight of 2 departing Mildenhall northwestbound.
Go ahead for quick 76 flight.
Quick 76 heavy, maintain flight level 40, ident.
With the North Norfolk coastline glistening beneath us, you don't need to ask about the attraction of this job. But while this flight is purely for training purposes, every crew member knows that they could be deployed to a war zone at any time, which is why it's crucial to keep their skills finely tuned. And it's not long before we see the first fighter jet of the day.
50 feet. 3-1, you are clear contact. Tinker 2, contact. Contact.
The speed of this operation is truly incredible to watch. This plane will be taking on around 11 or 12,000 gallons of fuel in just a matter of 1 or maybe 2 minutes. Now, if you think your average car takes around 12 gallons of fuel each time it fills up, that gives you an idea of the scale of this operation.
Tinker 2, disconnect. Alright, scan the left's moving back.
In fact, in 8 minutes, this refuelling boom pumps more than an ordinary petrol station pump would do in 24 hours. The average car would run for more than a year on the amount of fuel transferred here in just 1 minute.
This guy's moving around a bit. Roger. Stabilizing now. He's rolling over to the right. Alright. 3T received 7.1K.
This particular type of aircraft has been around for years, but to this day it still plays a crucial role in making sure that the US Air Force keeps moving right around the world.
After 3 hours of flying and 3 fighter jets now refueled, the team is homeward bound. Another flight under their belt, another mission completed. Another day in the life of the US Air Force at Mildenhall.
Nice landing.
Emma Baker, Anglia News.
Oh, wow.
No, you would love to do that. I would hate it. I'd be terrified.
Really?
Although the view, amazing views.
Oh, Emma was trying to look cool and they wanted to relax and everything, but all the time she just wanted to know why didn't she get one of those kits. She wanted to dress up like that.
Is that why she did it, do you think?
Yeah, clearly wanted to be Top Gun. Now, on to a different sort of flying story now, isn't it? We all know that smoking's extremely bad for you, but try telling that to this little lot. Yep, 3 personal front doors. It must, of course, be a birdhouse. Well, that's what a couple of blue tits thought when they were looking for a des res to bring up their flock.
It's actually an ashtray for snooker players at Halstead to use, or they rather did use it, because now the birds have moved in, the smokers have got to find somewhere else to have a puff, and they can't use the one at the back of the snooker hall either.
Why? Well, it's quite simple, really. Another pair of blue tits have moved in there as well to live.
At that. What a perfect little house.
There's quite a lot of activity in and out of the doors, and it doesn't seem to bother Mum and Dad at all. It seems that they know that they're safe and that they're being watched, and that they're all right about it.
Yeah, they're all quite chilled, in fact,
If only they had a shower too.
Yeah. I mean, you've got blue tits in your house.
Yeah, well, we've got a hole in our wall and we've got a little family of
Presumably
blue
they're
tits,
not actually nesting on fag butts.
They've managed to dig into the cavity, into the insulation.
I know, I think they think it's actually quite nice in there and all quite warm, but actually, of course, not in your house, it's lovely, of course, but in that particular one, not very pleasant at all.
They look happy enough, I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, in a couple of minutes, the news hour continues here on ITV1, and this is what the national team have for you.
On the ITV News at 6:30, Spanish...
Looking forward to that, Mary. Now, let's look forward to the weather now. Here's Amanda.
Hello and good evening. Well, it's hard to believe it was cold and frosty just the other day at Strumpshaw Fen in Norfolk, but what a difference a few days make. It's been lovely and warm out there today. Then as we head into tomorrow, it is staying dry and mild across the region as we end the week.
Feeling fuzzy from hay fever? Claritin Hay Fever Relief sponsors ITV Pollen Count.
So the fine and dry weather stays with us tomorrow, but...
Well, I'm glad to see we've got some warmer nights. I put my tomato plants out today.
Did you? I put myself out there today. That was so lovely. Right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.